keg oil. This stuff stinks like fox farts. Hello. It's your favorite vampiress here, Sarah. Come on. I want to do something funny because I know a lot of you are going to notice my hair is darker in this video. For all of you that are new right now, I'm working on my project MR2 Turbo. There's a link up above that'll get you caught up on my weirdness. It's feeling like a vlog kind of video today. Woo! I almost caught fire out there in that heat. So, looking at my maintenance board in front of me, it's almost cleaned off. A couple more things left to do. And I got some performance parts I bought for the MR2 whilst you guys were being so patient while I fixed these oil leaks that I had to take care of. I started adding coolant to the MR2 yesterday, and as you can see right there, most of it evaporated. There's a little bit of red coolant that leaked out. Ooh, there's flies in here. I don't like flies. Luckily though, the hose from hell, I angled the hose clamp facing downward, so I should be able to tighten it, I think, from under the car. The hose from hell is right back here under the oil return line for the turbo, and I got the top one tight. That one was really easy to get to a screwdriver. See if I can get it a little bit lower. Maybe, just maybe, I can turn this and make it even easier to access. I think that'll work. See right there, the head of the hose clamp? I was smart. I angled it so I'd be able to access it from under the car. That totally helped. Oh, distilled water. I just installed the triangle that goes on the rear subframe as well, the vibration damper or whatever it's for. It's boring, so I didn't put it in the video. I still need to get 2 more jugs of coolant though, because this car takes almost 4 gallons. It's a lot. This should give me a good idea if it's still leaking without wasting coolant, because I should only have to add a tiny bit to see. Like, yeah, see, it's already pretty full. I might be able to just start bleeding with the distilled water. I don't want to stick this intercooler piping back on until I know my intercooler fan works. So I'm using this brown wire right here is a mock-up ground. It is connected to the ground on the fan. I have this blue wire that is going to the harness, which should get a signal from the relay to turn on the fan. All right, let's see. I don't think the car has to be running for this to work. I have nothing. It should work on ACC, I believe. That was a project to wire this up. I have everything wrapped in black wire loom, just like from the factory. The only exception is the wire that goes to my O2 sensor, which I need to try to find some sort of a heat shield protective coating because the plastic wire loom will just melt. If you guys have any suggestions for a super small diameter heat wrap that I can use for the wire going to my O2, let me know. That way I can get that protected. So that is just temporary, but other than that, everything is wired up. Fan is wired up. All right, let's see if my fan works. Yeah, buddy, I got a working cooling fan now. I'm gonna wire it so this thing is on whenever the engine's on. There's a little bit more left to do on that. I'm going to set it up so it runs whenever the engine is on instead of at temperature, because the module is missing on this car because it's a Japanese spec engine with a JDM engine harness and a USDM body harness. Anyway, I'm going to focus on getting this car running. That way I can make sure there's no leaks. And then I'll do that extra little bit of wiring. So that way my cooling fan runs when I need it to. Because that can be done right over here in the fuse box. Tighten, 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 tighten. Done. It's all back together. I'm nervous as hell right now. I'm so nervous. All right, time to turn the key. It's idling. I'm still so nervous. I don't know why. And turn it off. It built up oil pressure. That's all I was trying to achieve. It was just barely off the cold mark. So I still gotta bleed the coolant, but I wanna check for oil leaks now that I built up oil pressure. My hair keeps getting darker, I keep getting paler, and my fangs keep getting longer. I woke up in a weird mood, I'm sorry. I just went and got a morning beverage, but dun dun dun! It doesn't look like anything spilt. Yeah? It looks dry. I'm preparing myself mentally to go back into this hot garage. It's 101 right now, and the sun is beating down on that garage. Hello, El Gato. Say, I'm feeling better, people. Hello. Hi. I got some parts, check it out. I bought some goodies for the MR2. This right here is a boost gauge, boost controller, and a wideband. So it has a bunch of other features built into it. And yeah, I'm gonna use this instead of a manual boost controller just because it's smarter and it's safer. It's all back together. 100% back together. Oh, keys. I wish I could replace that buzzer with like something festive since it's Mr. Dose, like La Cucaracha. How do you say it? La Cucaracha, not La Cucaracha. Whatever. Alright, let's bleed some coolant. That's what it was. I forgot the prop rod was attached to the top of the intake. Alright. Alright, it's getting up to temp right now. It's partially bled. Alright. Well, I need a bigger funnel, I guess. I know I shouldn't, but I just want to go for a drive right now. Just hop in it and go. I gotta let it cool down. 1 hour later. There we go. Sucked it all down. Yes, I changed my clothes. I gotta go under the car and I didn't want to get that top all nasty and gross. Suck that coolant down, car. I want to get like a nice HKS radiator cap or Pexi. I don't know if I want to do a Pexi or HKS stuff because I got a Pexi intake, but I got HKS blow-up valve. This is going to be a bit of a process to hook this whole thing up and install it. It's not going to be a quick job. So we shall save this for an upgrade video. At least you guys know I got it now. I need to do this before I drive the car. This is the filter dryer, and a friend of mine I used to work with just came by and we're going to charge up the AC on this car.
Get to work, Sarah. Are you recording?
Yeah. Well, this is a treat to try to get to. Alright, there's one line off the dryer. There's 2 lines off the dryer. This thing is a pain to get to. The dryer should slide on out now.
Slide it on out.
Got it.
Oh my god. Did you say hi?
You did. You know there's a sight glass on the top of the dryer?
Mm-hmm.
I asked him to come over and help because he's constantly buying old jalopy cars off Craigslist and charging the air conditioning in them. And even though I have my HVAC license, I haven't done this in well over 5 or 6 years. That green stuff right there is refrigerant oil. We're gonna go get some PAG oil so I can charge the AC on this car. This is a cool video because I just bled the coolant system and now we're gonna take care of the AC, so it's a cool video.
I like it. It was hilarious.
PAG oil. I just want to drink this stuff. It looks so delicious. I'm joking.
Yeah, don't do that.
Okay, so that is how much?
0.5 ounces.
But there's some residual in the spoon still. And then
So do half.
Half of this?
Yep. And then the residual, minus the residual, you should be at 7. You say a little bit more. Alright. Oh yeah, get it.
Shut up. It's slimy. I'd say that's pretty good. I'd say I got 99% of that.
You also have to move the O-rings.
I don't have O-rings. Oh, yeah, I got an O-ring kit. Sorry. Oh, the screw is loose. I gotta Google where this expansion valve is at. I thought it was right behind the glove box. I hope this is what I'm supposed to take apart, because there's nothing on the interwebs from 50 years ago on how to do this. There's another one over here. I don't like this. Got it. That is so disgusting. Ugh. Okay. That looks like winter chicken dinner, does it not? Tag oil. This stuff stinks like fox farts. I broke it off. Don't you hate it when you need a piece and you break it off? So.
You gonna check the tubing too?
I didn't loosen it. Oh, the tubing? It's 10 pound-feet. I don't know how I'd check that unless I use a crow's foot, which I have.
Foot.
There you go.
I'm supposed to be somewhere in 12 hours. Sarah?
I'm sorry that you're not getting laid and instead you're helping me. It's already after 10 o'clock at night and I just got the dash put back together and changed out the dryer, and he buttoned up the dryer for me because I could not get the O-rings onto the dryer because my nails. First time I've ever not been able to do something because of nails.
I'm allergic to the cats.
I'm glad you are still proficient on air conditioning because it is.
I am not. I'm the newbie.
You do it more than I do. I haven't really touched ACs in a long time.
ACs?
Yeah.
What about DCs?
I think the last time I really worked air conditioners was like when last time I deployed.
What about DCs?
It's at 25 HG, almost 30 HG. If there's any R12 left in the system, which there should be absolutely 0 left in the system because it was completely open when I bought the car, this pulling it into vacuum should remove anything. Even moisture too, right? It'll pull moisture out of the system. So, yeah. Just have to fast forward a half hour. This video, I did not expect this to happen in this video, but I'm just putting in work because I want to be able to drive this car, and it's 100 plus degrees outside and I can't drive without AC.
Let's see what it goes to.
I lost 5 already. So I let the car sit on a vacuum for about 40 minutes or so, and it dropped about 10 to 12 inches or so of vacuum. So there's a leak somewhere. I replaced everything on the entire AC system with the exception of the Schrader valves. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna kind of end this video here. I know, sorry, working on project cars takes a long time to get work done. So at least the car runs now and the coolant system is partially bled. I'm just gonna take it for a drive once I get this AC charged. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you soon with another video. Bye.